Speaking of sky machines,
Dude,
were you when you were watching the Palestinian
Hamas,
Israel shit? Were you like, that's a pretty nice paramotor, or were you like, dog, that's a terrible paramotor, off-brand, wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole?
I couldn't tell what paramotor it was, like the brand. I looked at the wing, and but mostly I was like, I can't believe someone actually used it in war. So the U.S. Army trains on paramotors. It's crazy to me. But I have friends that are trainers, and they'll just they love the students. It's really easy to train like a 25-year-old athletic, active duty, fearless person, compared to somebody who can normally afford the sport. But we do it, and I'm like, this is dumb. You can hear me half a mile away if you're listening for me. And I move slow. I'm a really easy target. I'm bright in the sky. I just thought it was a dumb thing to do, but
I have to know
they kind of made it work.
Guy. And the only way to deal with you is a rifle, because I saw somebody was like, why does the Iron Dome shoot them down? Because it's not calibrated to shoot some guy in a lawn chair moving slow as fuck. It's calibrated to shoot those rockets that are traveling super fast at super high altitudes. It's a whole different
thing. If they can
hit
a rocket, they can hit a guy in a chair.
Again, they are calibrated for this. It is not Star Trek. Mr. Wolf, set it for paramotor mode. Yes, sir.
I don't know.
It baffles me that I don't know what they use to catch the rocket. Do they need a really hot running engine?
Well, you know what they say. There's only one way to stop a bad guy with a paramotor. It's a good
Nightwing, dude. If you went over there, like you could teach the Israelis to turn the tables on the para skills.
I think the
first thing you need to know. This is a terrible idea. You're all going to die.
Are you guys positive? Because you have a bunch of brand new Tacomas. We could take these instead.
It seems like an idea that won't work twice. The next time someone sees somebody in the sky at 50 feet going upwards of 26, 28 miles an hour coming your way, they're going to shoot it.
It's literally like invading via hot air balloon. Like it's insane. That hot air balloon invasion might be a better move because no one is going to expect an attack.
If you look at what they're trying to traverse, though. If you look at what they're trying to traverse, though, like what's better for the money? Because they're going through multiple layers of wire and traps and gates and roads and people who actually give a fuck, and they're zipping over those people in the course of 20 minutes or something. They're just flying over all the obstacles. And, we've seen Woody do his thing. They can take off in somebody's backyard. I was shocked by the payload because I saw two dudes loaded down with combat gear on that thing, with AKs and everything. And it's like, damn, let's say there's skinny guys, 140, 150 pounds. They're still got another 25, 30 pounds of gear. Those things carry 300 or 400 pounds.
I would say 500 plus the thing itself.
So you could put a 500-pound bomb on a paramotor.
Well, you need the pilot too. So
you can put
get a little guy. You need a little guy.
380-pound bomb. Yeah.
Dude, you get a child and you put him in there.
I guess you could, yeah.
Can you not remote control it? It seems like that would be an easy thing.
You can. I know an instructor actually that has a remote controlled paramotor so that if you panic, he'll land you.
What? That's a good feature.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That is better. I would feel comfortable doing it that way. As long as he's good. He's good on this.
Very, very good. Yeah.
I'd want to play a couple of video games with him beforehand. See
that can't be legal, though. Yeah. That sounds so scary.
Yeah, it does sound scary.
This guy's very good. He has a thing where he wears these oversized white boots. He's kind of famous for them. And when he launches, he leaves them on the grass. And when he lands, he puts them back on. Like, I couldn't do that.
Okay.
Does he? He lands in his boots?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's a lot of precision. He does it all the time. Like, it's a thing he can easily do every time.
Growing up,
giant boots.
Growing up in a small redneck town, one of the cool things you can do, and one of the groups you can be part of is the volunteer fire department. And they had these speed trials, and I've never seen it really done, but so I don't know. But basically, alarm goes off. How quickly can you get your gear on and get in the truck? And they time you so that you can get your, good old boy license or whatever. And the move, apparently, the riskiest of moves was jumping into your boots just jumping straight into them. But if you miss, you like twist your ankle and fall on the ground. You're trying to get up and put them on the way you should have from the beginning, and you really only saved 3 seconds. So I remember them talking about that a lot. Man, that seems lame to me.
It seems like the time that you respond, like if you get dressed really quickly, you can do it in what, 25 seconds? And if you get dressed like normally 60 seconds, you know, if you're doing it in a hurry, sure. That 20 or 35 seconds extra seems like a very small part of the firefighting operation.
I think it's all they seem to care about. You know, it was getting those boots on as fast as you could, that and just driving around a big old truck, listening to the radio.
The reputation that I have from movies and TV is that the vast majority of the time at firehouses, they're not doing anything. But that can't be true, right?
Oh,
like,
no, they do almost nothing.
My father-in-law was a fireman. And so I forget his schedule. I think he worked 2 days, got 2 off, worked 3 days, got 2 off, and then just kept repeating. And he's like, it's terrible. It takes a lot of your time. We just want to work 24 hours and have the rest of the week off. And I was like, 24 hours? Wouldn't you just spend your time sleeping? That's what we do anyway. It's fine. That's normal. But anyway,
you don't want me well rested to fight the fire?
Apparently, a big part of like getting along with the boys at the firehouse was your culinary skills.
Yeah.
That makes sense. They're all about chili.
Boys.
Yep. Yeah. You need something to keep you spry and light on your feet. Chili.
Chili.
Can you imagine a worse way to start the day than chili?
Everyone's shitting their pants on the way to the fire.
Bathroom breaks during the fire all the time.
Yeah.
Colin had the same thought with different resolutions.
Yeah. Although,
he's I'll be my pants.
We're not
that might be a good way to like reduce likelihood of like going to wars. Is like any federal politician who like votes us into a war has to have a blood relative fighting.
I don't know why we would have a draft anyway, because it seems like most of our military jobs, other than man with rifle who charges forward, requires like years of training. Like if you're going to operate a piece of real machinery that ain't a truck or a gun, it's like years to make you that guy. It seems like, especially if you're a pilot or
man with a rifle
tank
that
man.
Guy too.
You can get man with rifle good and ready to go in like 3 months. Like he's good to go on out there and get some work done. Like for sure.
Maybe 3 months if he's already in shape. Yeah. But I thought there are other jobs that like I could do right now. Woody, 40 miles behind the front line. We need someone who drives trucks back and forth. You know, we take you from the triage to the real hospital. Drive that ambulance. I'm like, oh shit, actually I could do that.
Actually, Nightwing, we've been reading your file. This right here is the X3000 Paramotor. It has a top speed, if you're not going to believe this, 37 miles per hour. We're going to be sending you deep behind enemy lines, Nightwing. I know you're chomping at a bit, but please let me finish.
One time, my
look
buddy,
at him. He's taken off already. He loves the fight.
I had a friend. He's sort of a different. Well, he's still my friend, but he's married and not the same situation. But he would call me up and be like, "Woody, winds aloft are like 60 miles an hour right now at 4,000 feet. You want to go to Virginia?" And unless it was Tuesday or Thursday, I'd be like, "Yeah." And I had a ride once. I don't know how far. I think we went 120 miles in like 2 hours. Yeah. And
Gaza Strip, so it's like what, the size of New Jersey?
Yeah, it's like a 55 mile an hour tailwind at 5,000 feet. So we just went.
Not a lot of space.